You know, it's funny. So what these people keep forgetting, all these narcissistic, egomaniacal psychopaths that are not here to help the country. They didn't get the job to try to change things. They got it to grift the system. It's funny when they get to that their greed for power, what they want. The second they get it, though, the lights go whoop. Like Trump. By the way, Trump, had he not done for president, he could have just kept he could have just been grifting. He'd still be on the Forbes list. No one would have gone after him. No one would have looked into his shit. He would have just gamed the system.
He would not be sitting in New York court today while his dumb son testifies. Mm-hmm. So Junior's whole, this was the Letitia James civil fraud case where there have already been findings of fraud, but Junior testifies today. I think Eric's tomorrow, Ivanka's next week. And his thing today, he's gone from the cocky, we know everything. His whole defense is, I don't understand any of that stuff that I signed. Oh, I didn't know when I signed saying that all of the information I had provided was accurate. I didn't know what that meant. I just went to Wharton. They didn't teach us that. And
he said he was a top of Wharton's a business school.
He blamed Mazars for all of the overvaluation.
I don't know how to fix a radio. I just went to MIT. I don't know how to fix a radio. I don't know how to do a computer. What's a computer? MIT never taught me about that. What the fuck is he talking about? Today he said, leave my kids alone. I'm sorry, what?
He tweeted truth.
Hunter Biden said, pardon me.
Yeah, really.
I didn't even think about that. Wait a minute. Leave my kids alone. What's going on? That's really funny. That's really a good point. Nice job.
Look at you. Who's a smart boy?
I'm mad because I didn't think about it.
We can cut it. Let's cut this and we'll...
I'll say it. I'll say it. Yeah. Hey, what about Hunter Biden? Hey, put that in. Don't be really... Well, how sucky would that be if I'm that psycho?
It looks awkward.
By the way, I've known... So there was a lot of TV shows when I was on and that I would actually heard about when I was doing Titus. And there's certain executive producers that sit in the writer's room and break the story out with the guys. But the writers go write the scripts in their name and they go, no, give it a script. And their name goes on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that happens all the time.
Yeah, really fucked up.
I never let that happen with Titus. I was like, nah. If you guys wrote it, we would all break it out as a team.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, actually, Trump wasn't there today because he's traveling to Texas because he has a campaign event at an offshore oil and gas drilling company in Houston.
Of course. How do you have 91 felonies and you're also holding rallies?
Flying on your private plane.
Yeah, they didn't even restrict his travel. He gets to go anywhere and everywhere. So here's the weird problem we have with Trump right now is that because and people have started to really talk about it. He's an ex-president, so we never thought in the history of America we would elect a psychopath like this who would try to overthrow the government, who would literally try to steal election. We never thought that. We thought, America, we'd already kind of, we were cocky enough to think that we all stood for good, right and wrong, and understood the rule of law.
We thought we had the safeguards in place.
Right.
We clearly don't.
Because we didn't bet on someone having absolutely zero moral character at all.
Yeah.
He truth, leave my children alone, Engoron, not Judge Engoron. You are a disgrace to the legal profession.
Everybody's a disgrace.
Would you say that to the guy who is 100% responsible for determining your damages in your case?
No.
Once my lawyer screwed up and made it a judge trial, not a jury trial, and that's the judge, I wouldn't be talking smack about him, probably.
But
I'd bring him cookies.
But right. By the way, I love Girl Scout cookies. Samoas.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're like, dismissed. Case dismissed.
I could be flipped for some Samoas.
Homie brought me some Samoas.
Costco's got some Girl Scout Thin Mint bites, balls. They are pellets of joy and heaven.
Yeah.
In a giant Costco-sized bag.
Girl Scout brand? They're actual Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah.
But they've made them balls.
Like BBs.
So they're crunchy
like
and they've
marbles.
got the mint and they're coated in chocolate, but you don't feel like I ate.
Sandwich.
Did it get weird?
No, yes, it got very weird.
Just making it weirder.
Yes.
I was trying to make it go. All right.
Sandwich.
Yeah, talking about Girl Scouts.
You got to stop.
You're talking about Girl
Scouts.
Scouts.
Led us down a weird road. And then I'm getting pulled by the rickshaw. I'm like, hey, where are we on this road?
You should both be ashamed.
I am kind of. I kind of am.
Trump also talked smack about Bill Barr. Did you read that?
Yeah, that's going to be a big one because Bill Barr is going to testify, and Bill Barr, so is Meadows.
Can't do that. He can't. He's already under a gag order in 2 cases. He can't talk about Barr, but he is anyway.
Again, let's go back to what I was saying. He knows that they are not going to throw an ex-president to prison. They're not going to. Now, what they could do is they could lock him down at Mar-a-Lago. They could say you cannot leave the grounds of your own place. They could do that, but that's going to have to be enforced. And how do you enforce it to a guy who doesn't give a fuck?
He needs to go to jail.
He needs to go to jail. Agreed.
So Barr clapped back and said that Trump lacks. He said his verbal skills are limited. Now he just tosses things off like, his verbal skills are limited. He said, if you get him away from very, 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 the adjectives, they're unfamiliar
it's a
to
rap
him.
battle.
Yeah, they spill out. He goes too far. He's not disciplined when it comes to speaking. He just went right to the heart of it.
When you get away from very, 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 and good and bad.
His verbal skills are
very,
limited.
very, very bad.
Not good. Very not good. That's my favorite.
That's their hero. How is that guy the hero? He can't even speak.
Because he speaks 4th grade, like they do.
But he went to Wharton, though, the business school, but he doesn't understand business.
Yeah, that's money. He just his
and he
family got. That's one of those. What do they call them? Legacy. His fucking legacy
Nepotism?
trust fund nepotism.
Yeah,
he didn't get it in his fucking merits.
No, his dad. People keep forgetting this. Every time I hear one of these dumb followers go, he's rich, man. He's billionaire. No, he's not. First of all, it's been proven he's not now. Okay. Second of all, he got handed $400 million when his dad died. As a matter of fact, he took it. The rest of his family, they fucked with the will. So his sister was Mary Trump, a cousin, sister? Was
his niece.
His niece was supposed to get some money.
Yeah.
And the will was changed after when his dad died. So she didn't get anything. So he got $400 million.
And lost
when bankrupt 6 times. 6 times. He's lost it all. But now he's to that point where he's borrowed so much money now, they have to they need to get their money back somehow. Mm-hmm. So he's continuing to make payments so they keep loaning him money. And so he's upside down. He claimed the Mar-a-Lago's worth $1 billion. And then the assessor came in and said it's worth $18 million.
Couldn't he just go with Mike Johnson? I don't have a bank account. Yeah. No checking.
Mike Johnson doesn't have a bank account or any assets.
Where's Melania?
Did they think that was the move? Did they think that would make us go, oh, okay. Okay, good. He should be speaker.
Got it.
Wouldn't we think, well, okay, if that's true, then you're a loser. You've done nothing, or you don't have any money.
Isn't that like the bare minimum to apply for anything, like, to get a car?
Yeah.
Or like a house.
You can't get a car, but you can be 3rd in line for the presidency of the United States.
There you go.
Yes.
I think we need to go through and make some new rules. I think the Constitution.
Yeah, I think it's
guys.
Right.
We need to do another draft of the Constitution.
Well, I've said this before, but when we went to Scotland, so many taxi drivers' sticking point about Trump was, how can he run your country if he's gone bankrupt?
Yeah,
that's a conflict of interest.
The funny thing is, the first time
they would just start there, and we're like, oh yeah, we're way past that.
Yeah, we've been saying
many things.
We were saying that. Remember when he was running? I was saying that. I go 6-time bankrupt, porn star screwing, pillow fisted daddy's boy. This is your hero.
I hate pillow fisted. I thought that was gone.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like it.
It's those men with soft hands that you shake their hand. You're like,
It's a little crochet pillow, though. It's not a big actual head pillow. It's a tiny pillow.
Speaking of needing stronger hands and forearms, this episode brought to you by Fitbod.